Education for Change?
We want people to get education so that their lives are changed, and they change the lives of their families, they change their communities, change their perception, and the education comes through English as a second language, ESL, and then just normal education if they're not into ESL.
One of the things that we have seen, specifically in the countries where we serve, is either there's a lack of public education, there's a lack of teaching English as a second language in public education, or during COVID in 2020, like in Panama, where we're currently serving now in 2023, kids were out of school for 18 months. And so one of the things that Unity for Orphans desires to do is to help educate kids who may not have the opportunity to experience quality public education themselves. And that looks a little bit different in each of the countries we serve, which is awesome. We lean into the complexity that in some places it's just ESL, in other places it's tutoring, in some places we're buying school uniforms. But the end goal of Education for Change with Unity for Orphans is that kids are able to lead lives of flourishing. That the education experiences they have, they're able to lift their own families up out of poverty, and that they're able to write new stories with their futures.
When somebody becomes bilingual from a different country, they immediately get to jump out of the level or the little caste system they're in to literally a different nivel, a different level. When you travel in different countries and you go to stay at a hotel, and that front desk person, the first person you meet after you've traveled all day, if they don't speak English and you're just wanting a bottle of water and they give you hot chocolate, Coke, I don't know, something wrong, you're like, what? It's little things that can add up to bigger things, but they get the jobs that somebody that isn't bilingual would not get. And they also create a better experience for people that are traveling from all of these different countries. Also, in Nicaragua, we have children that have come through our programs that are now our teachers. So you talked about us creating little jobs, but it's getting them practical skills and a different tool in their tool belt that will literally change their and their families' lives.
In Nicaragua specifically, our program director shared with us that just by learning English, their salary right away doubles or triples. And that's not just for somebody who's working a front desk. That statistic holds true. Even if they become doctors and lawyers, the skill of learning English allows them to create like an infinite amount more money, which then allows them to lift their families up out of poverty.